Have you ever sensed that others perceive you in a certain way? As you age, your perspective may shift. I've observed that some friends are starting to drift away. Family members start to show less patience, or even unfamiliar faces appear less welcoming than they were before. It can be. It's really tough and can even hurt to feel like you're being overlooked, particularly when you realize there's still a lot ahead of you. Imagine if I shared with you that certain. This could extend beyond just them, but in this video, we're going to talk about you as well. Let's discuss 6 elements that can enhance. Individuals begin to feel resentment towards you after the age of 70. These are nuanced habits and actions or mindsets that develop over time. The gap that exists between you and those around you care about. But here's the exciting update: once you identify these trends, you can transform them to empower your connections and keep evolving as an individual. Some people truly appreciate the company of others. Stick around with me until the very end, because grasping these 6 concepts can significantly impact the way individuals witness how they engage with you and how deeply I appreciate and admire you. Keep getting as you grow older. It's not. It's about transforming your identity. Ensuring that you are at your absolute best is what sticks in people's minds. So let's dive in. Began to focus too much on the negative concerning all aspects. One of the quickest methods to distance individuals without even coming to terms with the ongoing negativity in life isn't a walk in the park, and by the time you get to in your 70s, you've encountered numerous challenges with well-being and monetary difficulties, letdowns with relatives or community. Everything is genuine and significant. However, when each discussion turns into a catalog of grievances that individuals no longer wish to address, hearing negativity doesn't only it impacts those in your vicinity. If each outing with your little ones becomes a conversation about the negative aspects of the world, or each chat with a buddy shifts into a discussion about the extent to which you dislike contemporary society, individuals begin linking your identity with. It's not about frustration, but rather about finding joy. Your emotions don't hold weight. That's just how it is. Always concentrating on the negatives can leave others feeling exhausted over time. They might begin to steer clear of engagements. Consider this. Do you find joy in it? Being in the presence of someone who just keeps chatting concerning what might be off? Likely not. And the same applies to everyone else. No one anticipates you to maintain an excessively upbeat demeanor at all times. The moment while managing challenges with instances of appreciation and wonder can create a significant impact. So what you should focus on instead? Pay attention to your own words. Starting with grievances, take a moment to reflect and inquire. Is this the kind of energy I bring? I'd like to introduce something into this discussion. Redirecting attention towards something different. Maintaining a positive outlook, even on the little things. Like a hilarious tale, an intriguing tidbit. A kind word can truly enhance discussions. More fun for everyone involved. They don't ignore you because of indifference. They steer clear of you because they don't wish to feel even more down after our conversation. A bit of self-awareness can make a significant difference in ensuring that when individuals depart, interacting with you leaves them feeling inspired, not tired. Number 2, providing unsolicited insights or feedback. As you mature, you've acquired a wealth of knowledge over the years. You've noticed trends appearing and disappearing. Individuals often stumble and gain valuable insights. It's only natural to want to assist, even if it means taking the challenging route. Others steer clear of the same mistakes, but this is where it starts to get complicated. If your advice may come even when it's not requested, perceived as criticism instead of support. This is particularly relevant for the younger audience. Relatives you could encounter as an adult, kids or grandkids creating what you think are clear errors, regardless of their approach to managing funds. Parents or enjoy their daily experiences, and when you intervene to set things right even with, they frequently encounter it with the best intentions. It's not merely a matter of concern, but rather a form of criticism. This occurs in friendships as well. You should really grab a bite to eat. Make smarter choices and save your cash, or it's time to move on. It may seem like you're contributing, but for them, it might come across as an assault, right? Everyone enjoys the sensation of being shared insights, even if the guidance is valuable. And when individuals begin to connect, discussions with you are always rich in. They start with corrections and critiques. Stepping back, what action should you take? Just hold off until someone inquires if. If someone truly seeks your guidance, they will request it. And if they don't, it's usually more effective to allow them to find their own solutions. Just because they're on their own doesn't mean you can't. Whenever you express your ideas, it simply signifies approaching it in a manner that honors their freedom. Comes with a straightforward guideline. Always seek permission first, suggesting rather than stating you truly shouldn't be eating that, right? Curious about a few insights I've picked up, discussing nutritious food choices if they agree. Share it. If they decline, just move on. It's a minor adjustment, yet it can lead to significant impact. Variation in the way individuals view you. The essential point is that individuals shouldn't shy away guidance since they are indifferent. Steer clear of it as they wish to avoid feeling evaluated. When you provide direction in a manner that honors their decisions, you transform into a reliable perspective rather than a reference point. It's really frustrating if you're still tuned in this clip and uncovering these revelations. Your input is appreciated. Please share your thoughts by commenting the number 2 below to show me you're present. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend it. Hit that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you be sure to catch all the latest uploads. Your support makes a difference. Let's keep producing great material too. Let's dive in and get started. Player number 3, unwilling to change. Transforming the world is a constant evolution, has always been and will continue to be one of the common pitfalls individuals encounter as they progress. The older generation is pushing back against that change instead. It's totally reasonable to adjust to it. You've experienced years of customs, principles, and methods of execution, elements that appear to be fading away. However, when you deny the reality of the situation, are unique and can enhance discussions with you feel draining instead of. This is enjoyable in many different ways. Perhaps you maintain that times were more favorable back in the day. Whenever someone expresses their passion for something they love, you overlook contemporary advancements as not needed, even if it's the way many individuals engage nowadays. Or perhaps you receive feeling annoyed when societal expectations change. It's challenging to connect with younger generations. But here's the reality. Transformation is underway, regardless of your preferences and at what time. Individuals sense that each engagement with it transforms into a discussion regarding the reasons behind the past was superior to the present. Begin to reduce the amount of time spent in your presence. Consider the advancements in technology and the excitement of acquiring new knowledge. Gadgets, software, and ways of connecting can be challenging, but when you stand your ground, to adjust, you complicate things for others to bring you into their world. Grandkids may prefer to message instead of reach out to your friends. They could be organizing something exciting on social platforms rather than through the call. If you choose not to participate in these modifications, you run the risk of feeling more alone, not since individuals aren't interested, but due to they're unsure about how to incorporate you. So, what should you do instead? Stay open. It's not necessary to embrace every emerging trend or embrace every new practice with an open mind. Being open to listening, learning, and adapting shapes who you are, a person that others find delightful to be with. Rather than calling it foolish, I don't. Give it a shot and say that's intriguing. Share more details about it. What's the main point? Individuals often don't anticipate that you'll have a passion for each transform, yet they value in you. Maintain a sense of wonder instead of being closed-minded. Embracing new experiences stimulates your thinking, strengthen you, Are connections in your link to the vibrant world? Let's discuss a topic that can truly foster bitterness by having unrealistic expectations from others without sharing the number, for anticipating too much from others without returning. One of the most significant factors that lead to bitterness in partnerships, whether with loved ones, pals, or even when one individual consistently receives without offering anything in exchange. And sadly, this can turn into becoming increasingly prevalent as individuals grow older. You might not even notice you're doing it, but if you anticipate that people will consistently adjust to your doesn't take into account their needs, it can gradually distance oneself from others. This occurs in various methods. You might anticipate your kids or grandkids to reach out to you, initially check in with you often, or assist with tasks without revealing too much. It's great to acknowledge the support of a friend for emotional support, but seldom inquire about how they're engaged in, or perhaps you think that younger family members ought to let go of everything, something to assist you, since that's what. Here's the issue, folks. They're more than willing to lend a hand when they sense appreciation. However, when they begin to sense that they are being utilized or overlooked, they start to distance yourself. And when that occurs, it's simple to feel left behind without coming to the understanding that the trend began with unrealistic expectations. So how does this? It implies that seeking assistance is not advisable. It's not about the course, but rather the connections we build. It's a reciprocal relationship, and as you age, you still have something valuable to share. Considerate inquiry, a straightforward gratitude. You can achieve great things in influencing others. It's important to feel valued. Even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference. So what's the alternative? Let's take a moment to reflect. If you find that you're constantly on the receiving end but never contributing, discover methods to express appreciation and add even something as straightforward as crafting a heartfelt note in remembrance, celebrations, or tuning in with authenticity. Engagement can help individuals feel appreciated rather than feeling bound by the bottom line. Individuals are glad to support you when individuals sense they are valued and acknowledged. Application. Yet, as they begin to sense that they're merely meeting a requirement, that's when they begin to distance themselves. Minimal effort to express appreciation and contribute returns regardless of size. For a connection to be robust and authentic, you're still engaged with this content, and I hope you find these insights valuable. Drop a comment number 4 below to share your thoughts. You're here, and if you haven't already, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you stay updated. Your support makes a difference in our videos. Keep producing valuable material to educate and motivate you. Now, let's keep going. Number 5, revisiting the past as well. Memories can often be truly enchanting. They bring back memories of those we've cherished, the journeys we've embarked on, and the insights we've gained. Yet a single misstep many individuals encounter as they age is becoming trapped in previous moments to the extent where it influences others' perceptions of them. This occurs when discussions consistently reflect on the nostalgic times, or when every narrative you share is one that resonates with others. I've already heard it multiple times. It's simple to get caught up in this routine. It seems natural to share experiences that influenced you, and nostalgia can provide solace. However, when each discussion is based on the past begins to resonate with them, I'm unable to engage with you right now. Consider how this is perceived by when younger individuals express themselves regarding their experiences. They encounter challenges. Back in my time, we approach things in a unique way, or you youngsters have no idea how challenging it once felt like an obstacle. Instead of dialogue, it turns them believe their experiences lack legitimacy, since they haven't experienced what you accomplished. It's not solely focused on a younger crowd. Individuals, including friends of your generation, could feel annoyed if the same narratives are repeatedly reminded of this over time, can lead to a sense of monotony in discussions, repetitive and honestly not as captivating. So, what actions should you take to achieve balance? The past intertwines with the present, sharing narratives that connect us. Additionally, express curiosity about the ongoing events. Now, instead of merely sharing a memory, pose a question. Others regarding their experiences if you discover. Take a moment to reflect on the narrative and engage your audience. Express yourself if the moment calls for it, and, above all, embrace the opportunity to innovate and explore new ideas. Moments rather than just revisiting the past. Ultimately, memories are intended to be valued, not to substitute the current audiences seek a sense of connection with you today, not just as you were years ago. By engaging with what is happening now and in the individuals surrounding you, you continue strong connections and engaging discussions. Important. So let's dive into something that can generate significant tension: disregarding limits. In the sixth aspect of personal space is not being respected. Boundaries in personal space as we grow. The evolution of our connections with family, friends, and even neighbors change over time, but one constant that remains is that individuals, regardless of their age, require their respect for personal space and boundaries. Regrettably, one of the largest errors individuals commit as they age years is taking for granted that their presence, perspectives, or requirements should always be prioritized. Preference just due to their age. There are various ways this might manifest. You anticipate relatives to respond to the phone rings instantly every time you reach out. And if they don't, it feels like you're being overlooked, May. Perhaps you visit a friend's place, unexpectedly thinking they'll be pleased to catch you without thinking that they could be preoccupied, or perhaps you sense a sense of entitlement to learn more about the life of someone who they're in a relationship and how they're enjoying their time together, financial choices, and the actions they take, without acknowledging that they possess the right to privacy is something people might not openly discuss. Express themselves, but only when they sense it's appropriate. Boundaries are being overlooked, they begin establishing separation, they might reach out less, invite you over infrequently, or share sparingly regarding their experiences. And if you don't spot this trend, it's simple to misinterpret their withdrawal as indifference, when in truth, they're merely attempting to keep their own area in a different manner. This occurs via emotional limits. If you frequently release your challenges, sorrow, or isolation in the same individual without taking into account how it impacts them, they might begin to steer clear discussions that each person engages in. Challenges, and while it's crucial to convey feelings, it's equally essential to create room for the emotions of others. So what should you do instead? Just be aware if someone appears unsure about. Reflect and consider whether you're providing them ample space to relax. If you're always striving for recognition, consider whether you are valuing their time and duties, and if someone establishes a limit regarding visits, discussions, or individual issues, appreciate it without making it about yourself. The key takeaway is that strong relationships are established on shared appreciation. When individuals sense as if their limits are respected, they become more at ease and more open to engage and increase the chances of retaining you as an essential aspect of their existence. If you're still tuned into this content, and I hope you find these insights valuable, drop a comment number 6 below to share your thoughts. You're here, and if you haven't already, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button and hit the notification icon so you stay updated. Your support makes a difference in our videos. Keep producing valuable material to educate and motivate you. So let's keep progressing. Final reflections on aging. Don't. It often means letting go of those close to you, yet, at times, without being aware, specific. Certain habits can drive people away from the positive aspects. The update is that as soon as you acknowledge these, you hold the ability to transform patterns. We've discussed the risks of persistent pessimism providing undesired guidance on not adjusting while anticipating too many from others, becoming trapped in the previous experiences, and a lack of respect for personal limits. Gradually, certain matters can foster feelings of bitterness, yet, once you realize their presence, you can begin implementing minor adjustments that unite individuals rather than driving them apart. Here's the main point to remember. Connections flourish when built on mutual respect, recognition, and harmony. Individuals seek to surround yourself with those who bring them joy, valued and acknowledged, regardless of the circumstances. No matter your age, you have the potential to become that person today. I would really appreciate your thoughts on which of these 6 points really caught your attention. Have you ever encountered someone stepping back and now you understand the reason? Drop a comment down below. I'll make sure to check them all out. Your insights could really make a difference for someone out there or facing similar obstacles. We appreciate you being here with us today. It means a lot. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and share something new you discovered today and how you intend to incorporate it into your daily routine. We value your opinions greatly, so feel free to share your thoughts while reading. Your feedback truly inspires us. And support if you like this. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share to show your support. Let's keep producing great material too. Thank you for your support and encouragement. Tuning in, and we can't wait to catch up. Catch you in the next upload. English, automatically generated. Tất cả của trí tuệ người cao tuổi đã xem xong.